Welcome to my channel. My name's Mary Kelly. I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium. I've been providing both telephone readings and face-to-face psychic readings for my clients for over 25 years. I'm now wanting to throw the net a little bit wider and for my readings to reach a wider audience. And really my motive is to help heal, uplift and guide more people. The initial reading that I'm doing is for Gemini. It's a weekly love reading for the week ahead. And just want to say, if it resonates with you, then I will go further into messages for the week ahead and other information that you need to be aware of. Please watch your ascendant sign as well as the sun sign, moon and Venus, just in case it's a better fit and they resonate with you more. And of course, I'm not going to keep on about this, but if you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to see my videos when they first come out, hit the notification bell as well, and then you'll know immediately any new readings are available for you to see. And of course, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll put a link to my website below, and of course you can click on that and organise a personal reading with me. Okay, all right, so let's get started then. So this is love reading for Gemini, and just see what messages and information come through for you, Gemini. Love reading for Gemini. Okay. Dear Father, Mother, God, Great White Spirit, please guide me and the angels to the cards and the information for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Okay. I will... If I turn that lamp off, then you'll be able to see the cards, but I'm going to pick the cards up and show you what they look like anyway, so I'll keep you involved and you'll know what's going on. Okay, oh, they're jumping out the back. Right, so messages and information for Gemini, love reading for the week ahead. Messages and information for Gemini, the love reading for the week ahead. Messages and information for Gemini, love reading for the week ahead. Messages and information for Gemini. Whoa, okay, Gemini, already I'm picking up on some really interesting information here. So I want to start the reading by saying, with the Five of Pentacles here, right now the love you wish for or have wished for recently is not coming to you from the person or the direction you most wish it to come from. So there's a kind of feeling here that you're wanting to move on, but there's part of you that is still hopeful that somebody may get back in contact with you, that, you know, it's up to them to instigate a new beginning. And the message here is that if they don't, then the energy of the card underneath you'll move on. The Four of Wands is really about you wanting to put down roots. It's about needing a balanced, harmonious relationship, but to feel safe and secure, have the freedom that you need to come and go as you please, and actually that is a relationship that makes you feel really whole and well and very positive. And the energy of the Five of Pentacles is kind of the complete opposite really at the moment. So this is saying you're moving away from something that's not been positive for you. There's part of you that still has that kind of feeling that you hope that person will get back in touch. So there's still something that you're not quite letting go of yet. It is in the balance, because this card is about, you know, you want to put down roots. You're not sure whether you can put down roots with the person you're hoping to come back in, or whether you're going to need to move on and meet somebody else to get what you wish for. And this is really interesting because the next energy is the Three of Pentacles, and then you've got the Nine of Cups underneath it. So this is telling me that you are going to meet somebody either through your work or their work, or mutually, or it could be that, my God, there's a building site here. You could be walking past a building site and someone give you a, well, I don't know, is it PC? Probably not PC to get a wolf whistle these days, but you are going to see somebody or meet somebody when either they're working, you're working, or you're working together in some way, and it's going to be one of those connections. The Nine of Cups, you got to trust your heart, really trust your heart. I tell people this a lot. If you feel something in your heart, it's because your heart is your higher mind, your spiritual mind. Your heart knows, what is going to happen and what's really important, and it feels it. Don't let your head, the lower mind, talk you out of what your heart feels. You're going to look into this person's eyes and you're just going to have that feeling. My God, this could be it. So it's... It is a lovely feeling. You can really see yourself being so happy with the person, but the feeling I get, as I say, it's connected to work in some way. So either this is somebody that you work with, or you're meeting a person when they're working or you're working. So you got the Two of Swords, and this is information about the week ahead for you. It could be not just the week ahead, but the following week as well. It's difficult to see a way forward at the moment. Full moon. And we've got the full moon very shortly in Aries, okay, which is opposite Libra. And when the moon is in the opposite side to Libra, and Libra is all about love, relationships, harmony, happiness, there are a lot of emotions and feelings being thrown up at the moment for lots of different signs of the zodiac, meaning that you can't see a way forward at the moment. There's a need for communication here. You kind of need to find out, and whether it is from this person from the past that you're waiting to come back in, or whether it is this person from a work connection, you need to sit down, get to know this person better, talk, find out what they want, tell them what you want, because the Two of Swords is about communication, but it's communication about partnerships and relationships, and quite frankly, you'd be wasting each other's time if you don't want the same for the future. So this is one of those really important conversations that you need to have. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You kind of date and you talk about different things. You ask people questions, but don't dilly-dally around the subject. This is, be direct. If you were going for a job interview, you'd want to know about the business, the organisation. You'd want to ask direct questions about everything. And it's the same with a love relationship. You should be asking really direct questions and finding out whether they're serious and what they want, and if you're on the same page. And quite frankly, don't waste your time otherwise. And then underneath the Two of Swords, you've got the Prince of Cups. Right, okay, I'm getting two very distinctly different messages from this card. On the one hand, and I'm going to show you this, the man that's away from you is sitting on the fence. He's not sure how he feels or what he wants. This is lukewarm, not sure, it's not red hot, passionate. So I am suggesting to you that this man's just not doing enough. He's thinking that there could be something else around the corner, or someone else, or the grass is greener. He's not 100% certain, and don't be hurt by this. He's not the right fit for you. He's not going to be the right person if he's not red hot passionate about you and he's unsure. There's nothing more demoralizing and nothing that's going to make you feel less worthy if you've got someone around you and keep holding on to somebody that doesn't know how they feel. So that's that person. And then I want to look at this work situation. Remember I said meeting someone through work. And then this is different energy, because this is somebody who's, maybe sitting on the fence. He's not sure how to approach you. He's not sure how to talk to you. Often people talk about the Prince of Cups offering love. Well, look, he's deep, he's passionate. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. He's definitely got Scorpio on his arm. very, very passionate energy. So you will feel this person rather than him talk initially. So you'll almost feel someone watching you. You look around and he's there. You will get this sense, he'll keep popping into your head. He's thinking about you intensely. Oh my God. Gemini, come to bed, eyes. Be a bit careful. Okay, so, yes, you need to find out a little bit more about, this person before you allow yourself to get involved here. Now, these two cards are background information leading up to where you find yourself now. Can be within the last few months. For some people it can stretch back to 6 months or be much more recent energies. You've got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords can be a new beginning in love, but it can be very challenging. It can, it's kind of, I feel there was things you needed to say that may have shocked somebody else. So I feel there was a relationship or connection, something challenging. You needed to speak your truth. Maybe you tried to have a new beginning, but those challenges got in the way. The Four of Swords is about taking a break, stepping back from somebody or a situation or a person. And, a lot of people have been affected. Certainly if you're not in a committed relationship, a lot of people have been affected by the coronavirus and the fact that you've needed to step back from people, certainly through the lockdown period. So this can suggest taking a break. There's problems that after a number of months apart, you had an opportunity to sit down and talk things through. And I do feel there was some progress here, whether you talked face to face, whether it was over kind of Skype or Zoom or what have you. But yeah, an opportunity to sit down and talk and make progress, not a final solution to all the problems. And even if you met up, this person's still sitting on the fence, not sure how he feels, and the love you wish for isn't coming to you. So it feels like you did try to sort something out with somebody, but as I say, you're in two minds as to whether you can put down roots with them or whether you need to move on. So as I say, this is quite exciting. I feel your energy is going to be taken away from someone from the past towards a person connected to someone, connected to work, and someone that you've met through work. Okay, so you got the sun in your inner feelings, your hopes and wishes, and it's really nice energy at the moment because whether you are Sun in Gemini, Gemini ascendant, Moon or Venus in Gemini, the Sun is currently in Libra, which is a fellow air sign. So the energy is light. The whole feeling of the month ahead is going to be positive communication. You're going to be feeling happy. You could be thinking about letting your hair down, having fun, having a bit of a break, doing really fun things with somebody, even not childish but childlike, really having a laugh, letting your hair down, doing things that you loved to do when you were a kid. It could even be going camping somewhere, doing something really fun, and it's joy. So this is joy and happiness. Somebody is coming in, as I say, somebody positive is going to be around you that's going to bring you joy. Okay, now remember I said to you that there was a break, there were some problems, you sat down and talked things through. Gemini, you can be all up in your head about things at times, and you do tend to have circling thoughts and nagging worries about things and relive events. And the Princess of Pentacles is exactly that. If you let your mind run away with you about things, then you can find yourself having sleepless nights and nagging worries, circling thoughts all the time, and you can actually find yourself getting quite low, feeling down, which is in complete contrast to the potential of joy and happiness that is really in your heart at the moment. So what I'm trying to say is, do not think too much about a person from the past. He is thinking about you. He's trying to get into your head. So there will be thoughts, but as I said earlier, say a positive affirmation: love, peace, tranquility. Love, peace, tranquility, until the thoughts of this person go out of your mind. And then, try not to allow problems from the past or someone from the past to drag you down and drain your energy. Some people can be like psychic vampires. They're not happy unless they're kind of taking something from you. And if it's not physically getting their own way, then it's psychically draining your energy by you thinking about them all the time. Okay, so if this reading's resonated with you, Gemini, and you feel it ties in with what's going on in your situation, I'm now going to look at the week ahead and give you more information as to what's coming up. So take that card. Messages and information for Gemini for the week ahead. Love. Messages and information for Gemini. Love. Okay. Messages and information for Gemini in love. Okay, so Gemini, you're at a crossroads at the moment, which, earlier on I was saying you're in two minds. You're not sure if you can put down roots with somebody from the past, or whether you need to move on and meet someone else. And I think actually the message that I'm getting is that you can have several options. That sun and positive energy in your emotions and feelings, and that vibration of Libra sun at the moment is going to make you like catnip. Okay, you're going to be popular. So if you're thinking about meeting people, maybe keep your options open, because the Magician is basically saying, you have 4 different directions that you could go in love. If not now, very soon. So this is about making your options wider. And so important meetings coming up, or arranging important meetings or dates. It's very likely that it's this person that you're likely to be meeting up with. Remember I said to you about seeing someone possibly on a building site? Yeah, I've done readings for people before, and I've had that vibe or feeling that this person is kind of a very manly, kind of hands-on sort of person. Could be good at building things. Quite a physical person, physically fit, good physique, very handsome, boyish charm. And I just get this, I can see this person winking at you and making you laugh. So he's one. You got the person from the past. You got someone linked to work. I don't know if it is this energy, or, as I say, this is somebody else as well coming in. All I will say is be a bit careful of the Prince of Wands. He's very charming. He's not God's gift to women, but he's pretty close, and so he likes to spread the happiness around. So if you're looking for something where you want to put down roots, remember what I said in the other reading. Ask direct questions. Tell a person what you want. Find out what they want. Don't listen to him if he's trying to insinuate that he wants the same, or make you think, because this is a vibration of a person that will tell you what they think you want to hear to get what they want. So take time with this one. Don't rush in. Okay. And then you've got the Six of Cups, which is reconnecting with someone from the past. So that sense that you were thinking about in the other reading as to whether someone will get back in contact with you. Although there's been a cooling in a relationship and a need for space or freedom, there is still something left to build upon here. I'm going to be quite blunt with you though, Gemini. Both you and the person that you're thinking of need to change. Things cannot work if they carry on in the way they have been. it's really easy to see how other people need to change because we can see other people's faults. It's not always quite so easy to know what we're doing wrong. And, you know, look, if this doesn't apply to you, fine. But I get the sense that you're giving too much. If you work a little bit harder than the other person in a relationship, you come across as keen, so they take a position of caution. So my advice to you is let them be keen and you stay cautious. Okay? And as soon as, you know, it's like the tables turn. When you first meet someone, a man will pursue you. And then as soon as they kind of hook into you, get you keen, and you come forward, they'll then start to go back again. They'll go backwards. So this is very much saying keep the balance. You know, Libra is all about harmony and balance in relationships. And if you want a balanced relationship, give equally, in equal measure. You can't control how much the other person gives you. But whatever they do give you, give back exactly the same, no more. And then you will keep the scales balanced in all the relationships you have. If this person gives you nothing, then you give them nothing. If they give you lots, you give back lots. But yeah, keep the balance. That's the message. Okay. Wow, yeah. You know, again, the Princess of Swords represents you, Gemini. You're not coming up as the Queen at the moment, so this is telling me that you're, you know, in the coming week there are options for you, new beginnings, very early days in situations. This is not something where you feel in a settled or an established relationship. So this is again about finding out about people, asking direct questions, getting to the truth of a matter, clarity, talking to people face to face. You're not going to miss a trick. If anybody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or is the kind of person that, you know, is not sincere, telling you what he thinks you want to hear to get what he wants, you will see through it, and trust that. Okay, so yeah, you will be direct, you'll be asking questions, you know, I mean, not interrogating or interviewing people, but certainly, you know, you deserve to know more about somebody and what they, you know, are prepared to bring to the table. So then you got the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is basically saying to me that one of the people in the race, one of these four options, is going to drop out of the race within the next 7 days. And I'm not saying that they're the one that's going to stop making an effort. Well, it could be the fact they've stopped making an effort is why you feel forced to make a change that you wouldn't have otherwise chosen. But it's kind of, been a time of conflict with this person. You haven't agreed about things. There's been difficult communication. They haven't tried. So this is you cutting somebody out completely, feeling let down. The Ten of Swords is not a great card to see in a reading. However, I would say to you that, you know, when something's run its course, when you know you can't trust somebody, or there are really good reasons why you should put them at arm's length, or they shouldn't be a part of your life anymore, then, you know, this is the card you'll see, and that's telling you someone, you know, you're going to get rid of somebody. But you've still got 3 options, so hey ho, this is why the sun's shining. And try not to dwell on this person. Try not to go back over the hurt and the pain. Just recognise that some people are just selfish. And they do what they want to do when they want to do it. And don't feel, oh, why has he done this to me? He's done this to you because he can. And it's as simple as that. Okay, then you got the Temperance card, and this is basically saying, look, once you've had to, you know, I don't know how you're going to handle it. You might block the person, you might just delete their number, you might just, you know, do something that makes you feel it's done. Then relax, take things easy. The Temperance card is all about putting your feet up, recharging your batteries, you know, take some time, pamper yourself, do things that make you feel lovely, wonderful. So long soak in the bath, you know, if you can, get your nails done. Do something that makes you feel really good. You're having to tighten your belt, Gemini, a little bit financially at the moment. I kind of get the sense maybe you've been spending a lot recently. But there are loads of lovely things, loads of lovely ways you can pamper yourself that aren't going to break the bank or cost you money. So take things easy. And again, you've done enough when it comes to the people around you. You've done enough. Let them make the effort now. I said about horses in a race. These 3 men, and lucky you, 3 guys, wow. But they should be the ones making the effort with you. They should be the ones really, wanting your time and your energy and attention, and let that happen. So ultimately, the end of the week, you got the 4 of Pentacles. So what is coming into your mind is longer term security. You can't not meet somebody, and if there's chemistry and compatibility and you like the way they look, you get on really well, money comes into it. I'm not saying it's the be all and end all, but if there is 2 people or 3 people that are keen on you and you're thinking, God, they're really nice, it could be that you're contemplating what they have to offer financially with regard to security for the future for you. And I think, yes, that's going to be part of your decision. So I always take 2 more cards just for messages, and you've already got 1 jumping out of the pack for the next 7 days, and guidance, so bear with me. Right, okay. So Gemini, you've got the 9 of Swords and you've got the Fool. The 9 of Swords, remember I said you can get up in your head at times about things and you can start worrying about things. The 9 of Swords is those nagging worries and circling thoughts. The 9 of Swords is also when we start thinking very negatively, when somebody says something, and the swords are communication. So this is communication that is physically wounding you, hurting you. People attack and hurt you when they feel hurt or rejected themselves. It doesn't mean to say that you should take on their views or opinions. So, I know you're a worrier. There could be a quarrel or an argument with somebody. Words said in the heat of the moment that are hurtful or upsetting. However, remember what I said? Forced change is not of your choosing. Something someone says in this Mars retrograde and full moon is going to be something that you don't feel you can go back from, and that's what is shutting the door. And then you've got the Fool, which is a new beginning. So don't waste any more time thinking about that person. Done. You're moving on. This is you at the start of a new love adventure. This is a new beginning for you. It is optimistic, it's opportunity, chance to start again. There's nothing like that new beginning in a romance that, really does make you feel so positive about the future. Anything can happen, okay? I will say don't rush in. I did say to you, got to be a little bit careful of this character. Don't rush in. You don't want to be back to square one again. Take your time. Okay, Gemini. So, I'm going to finish up the reading with Zodiac Angel card. And, I like to raise the consciousness and take the reading into a bit of a spiritual energy. And the guidance and messages from the Zodiac Angel cards, I'll just psychically interpret the card, but I'll also read the message for you on the back of the card as well. Okay, so you've got Sagittarius, and the soul lesson for Sagittarius is love through wisdom. There's a lot of red in this card at the moment. A red, we always think of red being passionate feelings and emotions, but it's also flames. So, when things get very hot and passionate, it can go one of 2 ways. It can be really positive, or it can become very negative. And when a hot, passionate connection becomes negative, that's when, remember we were talking about quarrels, arguments, people saying things to hurt you, and it going too far, basically. So try to calm the flames at the moment. Yes, passion and emotions, really we should still them as much as we can and use them in the right way. Okay, so I'm going to read the affirmation at the back. Still them. Look, be still the mind of earth. Let the higher mind open to the angelic forces. May your soul be bathed in sunlight, in the golden light of love, the power and the wisdom which is flowing from the heart of God. God, Great White Spirit, whatever you want to think that the source of all life and the energy in the higher spirit world is all about, whatever you feel, even from the angels. So the angels call to you, I'll say that again. The angels call you to service. May your daily prayer be that you be made ready. The angels mingle with you and minister to all those who serve in the name of love. Look at one of your perennial thoughts from another angle, from your higher mind. So this is to do with these nagging worries and circling thoughts that you're having. Okay? And the affirmation is, I still my mind of every day, and I open my being to the angels of light and love. I still my mind of every day and open my being to the angels of light and love. So that is basically saying all these passionate feelings and emotions which make you get up in your head and start worrying about things, reliving events. Calm down the emotions, be still, have a little meditate, say that positive affirmation, and you'll feel so much better. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I will be posting more readings. I'm going to be doing monthly October readings quite soon. So if you want to know when that is uploaded onto YouTube, subscribe and press the notifications button, and so you'll find that out quite quick. And if you like the reading and the channel, please share, and I'll speak to you soon, Sagittarius. Okay, bye for now.